Hello, and welcome to the Kathleen Spracklin podcast. I am a woman on a mission to help you get the Zettelkasten of your dreams on your work table beside you. Well, this is day 2 of a rather speculative series where we're talking about how might it be possible to introduce a child to a Zettelkasten. I have educators in the comments list, parents in the comments list, grandparents. And there's a lot of interest, and there isn't a lot of material out there. So we're kind of brainstorming ideas on how it might be possible to introduce a child to a Zettelkasten. At what age could they really start doing a real Zettelkasten? Is there sort of a mock Zettelkasten they could do at a younger age? And the discussion has been wonderful. So check out the comment lines from the previous video to see what I mean. Well, this is just throwing out ideas and me sharing back with you the ideas that show up in the comments. And it appears that the youngest would be dealing with preschoolers or very young children who are not comfortable yet, either don't read yet at all or aren't comfortable writing yet. And the idea with this one, Bev reports in with her granddaughters that she would love to get them going on a Zettelkasten as young an age as possible. And the idea, of course, with the younger ones, if they can't read, well, they can draw. And you can bring their drawings and save them into a memory box for them, which they can then refer back to over time and see how they were thinking. Now, I do have something to contribute towards that. As you probably all know, my favorite file card size is 4x6, but you can get a card that's considerably larger, a 5x7, and what's interesting is it has those lines that school children often use when they're learning how to print. It has the tall lines with a little dash line in between to help make the strokes that go half height. The child could draw a picture on the blank side, and then, as Bev was saying, the parent or grandparent could write the child's story of what the child says the picture is about on the other side. Now, when the child gets older, they could use that other side to write a few words themselves about their story. The main advantage of using the pictures is that already we're talking about hand-brain connection. We're talking about creativity because the child is giving their personal response to something. And when they tell their story, they're telling what that picture was in response to. So when you think about it, you've got two of the very key elements of a Zettelkasten. You've got the external thought that created the response, and then you've got the response that was given. And then it becomes up to the parent or grandparent to provide the story and perhaps a tagline to go with it. Now you've got everything that you need except a number. If the child isn't even capable of reading yet, let's say for the moment the card does not need a number. But what about putting the cards away? Now here's me speculating on top of that. I think that's a great basis. Now, why don't we have the child pick the spot in the box? Where do you want to put your picture? So they are going to be going through the box and saying, do I want to put it with this picture or this picture or this picture? They get to thumb through their box and decide where the new picture goes. And maybe the child will have a reason why the two pictures go there. Maybe there will just be something as simple as they both use the color red. I can't guess what the child would do, but the point that I like to see about the child making the choice of where to place it is that already begins to mimic an activity that as they get older, they're going to do with their regular Zettelkasten, because placing that card is always going to be an important activity. And also, if the child can start being encouraged to say, why did you put that there? What do those two pictures have in common? In what ways are those two pictures different? What do the two pictures say to one another? Already you're getting thoughts interacting. And that Right there is the big, 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 big value of a Zettelkasten. Is it an idea that was stored previously, bumps into an idea that's new, and an explosion of ideas occurs. And that can start happening before the child is even capable of writing. So thank you, Bev, for your contribution on that. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that would be at all plausible? I know some of you in the comments do have young children. Um, do you think that would work with them? Do you think you'll give it a try? This is an interactive series because it's not something where I can bring a block of knowledge to it. It's very, very much on the, would this work? So I hope to see you next time as we continue this brief series exploring how might you teach a Zettelkasten to different ages of children. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.